been the bold, brave girl I thought I was. The things I bragged about while smoking fags around the back of the gym should have been shared with the police instead. We had endless lessons at school about not bowing to peer pressure. It was presented to us like some faceless demon, an actual thing that could hurt us and something that we should avoid. It was always suggested that bad people cause peer pressure and weak people succumb to it. The reality of the slow drip, drip, drip of wanting not to stand out that comes with being an adolescent, and how that grooms young people to take risks, was never put across well. Not only did I bow to peer pressure, I almost certainly generated it. We all did. Despite how so original we all thought we were, the reality was about constant, subtle assimilation to be like everyone else. Looking back, the absolute coolest kids, the ones everyone actually liked, were the ones who didn't just join in with the crowd. My mate Hannah, who was a super brain, who never smoked or drank, who went to youth theatre, got good grades, and was kind to people, ended up being the most popular girl in school. She was so comfortable in her own skin, so funny, authentic, and sweet, that everyone in every clique liked her. She became head girl when the students were balloted because she was admired by all. I think if there was a league table of who has been a bridesmaid the most times for fellow pupils, Hannah still easily tops it. Many years on from my school days, I find myself standing in front of a classroom full of 13-year-olds about to dig deep and talk about sex. Not the comfy kind of respectful sex you have when you're in your 30s and have been married for 10 years. To be honest, I think I would find that more cringeworthy. Nobody wants to hear about mum and dad's sex. No, I'm there to talk to these young people about rape and sexual exploitation. I'm here to lecture them, but with fun, run around the classroom training riffs. When I was 13, I would have looked at the rather dumpy woman at the front of my classroom and thought, whatever love, or whatever it was we said in the early 90s. I'd have probably sucked my teeth as if I was some sort of rude girl, not the girl from the nice-ish bit of Birmingham I actually was. I thought I was all that and then some. I thought I could handle myself, that I was untouchable. When I was 13, I thought I was the feminist I am today. I wasn't. Like many girls, I professed feminism while pretty much capitulating to everything that since then I have trained girls not to do. My gang of mates thrived on being the coolest. Being the coolest meant having boyfriends way older than us. Oh, how very sophisticated we thought we were when our male friends would pick us up from school in their cars. Nothing says cool like a bunch of girls in uniform driving past their bookish peers in a parade of Vauxhall Astras and Novas. We thought we were having fun, and most of the time we were, but bad things used to happen too. I remember one of my mates having to kick her way out of the back of a clapped-out van some bloke had taken her into so he could have his way with her. Attempted rape, you say? A macabre anecdote to be feasted on for weeks was what we saw. We didn't tell our parents. We certainly didn't tell the police. Instead, we mulled over every detail, sucking it dry of every last drop of drama we could get. I remember being in a local pub when I was about 17, and my mate's boyfriend, who was 10 years her senior, appeared to have sold her to another man in return for a bag of weed. We joked and laughed about how we would have to have a whip round to buy her back. Today, I call this sexual exploitation. Back then, I swooned over the idea that these edgy men found us so desirable. They weren't edgy. They were criminals. If memory serves me right, I heard years later that one of them was in prison serving quite a hefty sentence for a violent rape. It hurts me deeply to say this, but I'm sure if we had known this at the time, we wouldn't have thought it anything but glamorous. The feminist I am today wants to scream at young women not to fall for it. The feminist I am today wants to yell from the rooftops